Hello and welcome to another segment of People with Peoples. I'm Cody Kirschbaum with Peoples State Bank, and today we have a very exciting show for you. We're here with Denny Miller, GM of Prairie du Chien Country Club in Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin. Denny, thank you very much for having us out here.
Thank you guys for coming, Cody.
What an amazing place. Let's just jump right in, huh?
Okay.
Now, anytime I hear a food and golf special together, my ears perk up. Tell us about what you have out here for specials, Denny.
Well, on Thursday nights we have a rotating special. Friday nights we have a fish fry. Also with Friday nights we have a $29 9 and dine special. Okay, so you get $29 for 9 holes in a cart and either a cod or bluegill dinner.
So $29, you're getting a cart, golf, and cod.
It starts at 3 o'clock, so if you come at 3, you're done with your round. We start serving at 4:30. You can come in and eat, or any time after 3. We'll do offer that.
Sure. Now, Denny, I mean, the fairways, the greens, everything around here, the maintenance is unbelievably well kept. I probably one, if not the nicest course that I've personally played myself. Can you tell us just, I mean, the time? I think it warrants, me to ask you, how much time goes into this?
Cam White's our superintendent, Andy Joel's his assistant, and they do a fabulous job. Our fairways are as good as they've ever been. They're plush and wonderful. He's got the greens rolling nice, and as you can see in the background, our greens are looking great. People have had so many great comments on the course this year. I couldn't be more proud of them. As far as the time, it's from the time they get here at about 5 in the morning until they leave. They're constantly working. Cam's working on spraying greens and fairways right now. So
sure. Now you guys have hosted some pretty big events here. Is that right?
Yes, we have. We're very proud. We've held sectionals, boys sectionals this year. We've had girls sectionals and regionals in the past, and I believe a boys regional in the past. My food and beverage manager, Karen Morovitz, had talked to someone that talked to the coach at DeForest High School, and this coach said you guys, and this was at the state tournament, said you guys were at the talk of the state tournament. He says everyone is treated very hospitably. Karen does breakfast for the coaches. Kids, she's got treats out, fruit snacks, whatever, water for them. They're treated like royalty, and they love coming back here.
In a later segment, we'll discuss it in terms of a family feel here. I mean, what you just said there really resonates with the family feel of a country club. And Denny, one thing I'd like to, have you talk to the viewers about is Prairie du Chien Public Country Club. Is that correct?
It is. It's public. I think there may still be a stigma out there that we're a private course. We are welcome to the public. We encourage the public to come out here, play golf, eat in our Maple Leaf restaurant, sit and have a couple drinks at the bar. We love having the public come out here and enjoying what we have to offer.
Sure. Great practice greens, great driving range, 18-hole course. Yes. It's beautiful, it's scenic. Nestled right up along the Mississippi River here in Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin. Denny, with running anything like this in a community such as this, I mean, it's great to have some outside help, some sponsorship perhaps. Do you have some sponsorship here, and how does that work?
We do. A partners program was started a few years ago, and in the last 3 years I've built that up to 29 partners. We do advertising for them. We have different levels. So we have advertising on the putting green. We have advertising on the practice range. We have advertising for league nights on our number 1 and number 10 tee boxes. Depends on what level you're at for what you get. We have advertising for our partners on the carts. We have scroll advertising on our website, and then a lot of other events. Our couples events, our ladies' night out, our senior league.
A ton of exposure.
A ton of exposure they get.
Denny, is there anything else that you'd like to talk about here today?
Well, I appreciate all of our help that we have. They've been great with the customers this year. Karen does a fantastic job. Cam, if you've been out in our golf course, we've had so many great compliments, especially from green fears that come here, and a lot of them for the first time. We've had so many of them this year. and they rave about the course afterwards. So.
Absolutely. Now, not only can an individual come here and get just a membership, they can get things such as a play card and punch cards. Denny, can you explain a little bit about maybe a first-time member or how that works?
First-time member receives 15% off their first-year membership. And we have different levels of membership. We have student, intermediate, couples memberships. So it is 15% off. And then we have play cards, where it's a little cheaper to play, especially on the weekends. It saves you some money. And you can get 10, 20, 30, or 40 9-hole plays on these play cards. And we get quite a bit of use out of them. A lot of our league players, we have a lot of members in the league, but we also have a lot of league players that are play card holders, and they tend to buy them. It's just some people can't get out enough to golf. You probably are one of them, so can't get out enough to play, and that's just another option. It's a little money saver, and you still get to come out and enjoy the course.
Absolutely. What do you say we have a look around?
Sounds great. Let's do it.
We have a special treat for you today, folks. We're here with Food and Beverage Manager Karen Morovitz. Karen, why don't you tell us about what's going on in this building here?
This is our event building. We host most of our weddings, class reunions, bigger tournaments. We flew down here. We started this down here about 5 years ago. It was our old shed for our carts, and we decided that, you know what, we can make money off of this building. So we transformed it into our event wedding pavilion. We added the bar, added the tent area outside. So this year we've got 11 weddings, so every year it's growing more and more, and it's pretty much self-contained. We do all our own cooking, catering. We offer wedding cakes, desserts, different things here. We do all the servicing, the bartending. We furnish all the setup, the takedown, decorating. So we're pretty much self-contained here. You come in, you walk in, enjoy your day, and when it's done, you walk away. So.
It's a one-stop shop. I mean, Prairie du Chien Country Club is not only a golf course, but it's an absolute plethora of events is what are held here, right?
Yes.
And the options of what you guys can do are not limited to pretty much anything. I mean, well, the capacity, what do you think this holds capacity-wise?
Between the outside building and this building, I can do 250. With the deck on the back side now, we can add another 50 to 75. So I've done weddings up to as much as 450. We added another tent off the back side, and so yeah, we've had it as small as 75 up to 450. We are not limiting to what we, it's your wedding, make it your day. We have no set menus, it's kind of like, it's your wedding, like I said, so have what you want. If you want appetizers, or you want a full-fledged dinner, or you want hot sandwiches, or whatever, you pick and choose your menus, and we'll do it.
Sure. Any recommendation for our viewers if they want to book something like this or explore this, time frame on which you'd like to have a request invite to book it?
As far as like weddings,
yeah,
I need at least a year.
At least a year.
I've already booked 5 weddings for next year already.
Welcome back, and we're back here at the Maple Leaf Bar and Grill inside with Karen. Karen, can you tell us a little bit about what's going on in here?
This is where we host our Friday night fishes, Thursday night food specials. We're open for business luncheon meetings, Christmas parties, anniversary parties, birthday parties. We do all sorts of different activities in this room. One of our fonder ones in the wintertime is our comedy night that we host. We try to do at least 3 of them. We pack as many people as we can in this room and hire a couple comedians to come in, and it's a great night. Fun for the wintertime, because what else is there to do in Prairie du Chien in the wintertime? So we like to make a few laughs go on in here and have entertainments going, so
sure.
It's fun.
And business luncheons, I mean, we've held one here, and you guys have hosted. And they have a really nice 75-inch TV back here, and you can see it from every angle of the room. So you have the visual, they have the hookups for a laptop if you need it. And the business luncheons here, I mean, this is just an absolutely perfect setting here. Now, if when you host a business luncheon, there's food availability,
yes.
and drinks?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do all the luncheon meetings. We do soup and salads, soup and sandwiches, order up the menus. There's different options for everything here. The TV, like I said, you can do it with Zoom meetings. You can do it's a smart TV, so there's so many different options that you can use it for. Anniversary parties they've done with a flash drive. You can put in your own videos, your pictures, whatever you like up there. So the room has endless opportunities for people here.
Now, comedy night, that sounds interesting, and I've heard really, really, really good things about it. Pre-COVID, and obviously last year, it's been a trying 2 years for sure.
Yes.
Can you tell us, number one, a little bit about, this is kind of a two-part question, a little bit about the comedy night in terms of, I know that the comedians may travel quite a distance to come here to Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin. And then also, what have you done? I mean, food, hospitality, beverage has been extremely trying for everybody. What have you guys done to overcome the economic times that we went through?
Well, when it was shut down for COVID, we did carryouts. We offered the carryouts. As a matter of fact, I want to thank everybody for sponsoring us and helping us through that time because our carryouts were phenomenal. Our, people in this area supported and backed their businesses so greatly because actually some of our Friday nights were better at carryouts than it was for Friday night fishing side of city. But now that we're off that and over all this, we're hoping to bring back comedy night this year. And for comedy night, we comedians come from Minneapolis, Milwaukee area, Chicago area. For $25, $30 a person, you get appetizers, two comedians for a show, so it's a good deal. And it's just, usually we have a waiting list to get in.
So you sell tickets in advance?
Yes, we do. We sell advance tickets.
Do you guys have a schedule of events, or what's the best way for a person to find out when or if the comedians are coming back to town?
I usually post it on our Facebook page, watch our emails, our website will post it, but usually within a month beforehand we'll start. And I'm looking at booking our first comedians for the end of November, usually the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Okay, sure. Prairie du Chien Country Club Facebook page, be sure to check it out. Later we're going to discuss with Denny some of the specials that happen out here at the Country Club. And you'll hear this repetitiously in videos and segments that we do, but small town feel, I can't stress it enough. I never will be able to stress it enough, but that's what it's about where we live. In southwest Wisconsin, tri-state area, but especially right here in our little area, corner of the world. It's community-based, it's community-focused. Other areas in the U.S. that may have gone through some really extremely difficult times, we did too, but we also have a huge family around us that helps support it. And for that, I'm ever grateful, I know you're ever grateful, that everybody is. So to all you out there, thank you for everything you've done. And when we go to other places, it always seems like people in the community, when things are tough, always rally the troops and come together. We were talking before, Karen and I, that even in the back in the cooking area, that Karen's daughters will help, and they'll help outside, they'll help wherever's needed. And not only is this a country club, but it's a big service country club with, how do you say it, Karen? It's a big service country club with a small town feel, but it feels very family.
We're very family oriented. We love to see families come out here with their young kids, and Sunday afternoons if they take them golfing or bring them out for dinners or whatever. That's, if you don't get them young and have them come out and start, it's, they disappear.
Yeah. And for those of you that haven't been here before, one thing, I guess the best way I could put it is this seems like a country club that would be in a large city. I mean, truly I do, with everything that comes with it, all the events, all the pluses, all the things they do on the side. I mean, it's very rare to find a golf course country club like that in our area. So kudos to you guys.
Hi, I'm here with Scott Kennedy, the PGA pro here at the Country Club, member of the board. He also gives lessons here out at the Country Club here in Prairie du Chien. Tell us a little bit about what you all do out here.
Well, we do a lot of things out here at the club. As far as lesson programs, we'll do clinics, we'll do group lessons, we'll do company group lessons. We do a men's night out on Thursday nights, and of course we do individual lessons. long game, short game, you name it, we're here to help.
And I understand that Cody is actually one of your clients that you're trying to help out these days.
Cody's been a real prodigy. He's been a real work in progress because physically he was. Oh, wait, Cody, no, that way.
Oh, yeah.
But as you can see, fundamentally he was okay. It was mentally that we had to really work hard on his game, and he's getting there. He's got a little of that Charles Barkley hesitation, but go ahead, Cody, show him one. Let's see it. Show him out there.
All right. You want me to practice or I'm calm like you said?
Calm
and easy, right?
Yep, just like we worked on.
Short swing or long?
Oh, give it to it.
Okay.
Getting closer. One more time. Hey, we can find that one. Good job.
Just one all year. Denny, why don't you share with us some of the exciting things that are happening this summer out here at the country club?
Well, there's all kinds of things going on here. I'll just talk about a few of them. Our couples events, we run basically every other Sunday, sometimes 3 weeks. We start them at 4:30. Usually have 25 to 35 couples that come out and play, and they love it. I try to do goofy stuff, and so it's a lot of fun, and they love coming out. Karen Morovitz, our food and beverage manager, has some nice food for us afterwards, and we just do different things, and they love doing that.
Sure. What do we have going on here behind us?
Well, we have a youth program, and we have a ladies' night out. Jeff Dubinsky, who's our instructor, he heads the youth program with the help of Rick Peterson. We have 50 kids, I believe more than 50 kids, for our Monday and Tuesday youth groups. The ladies' night out, we have ladies come out, they pay $20, they get a free drink with it, they get appetizers after. Jeff gives them lessons, they do get to go out on the course and do some course play out there, and Jeff does an excellent job with both.
Now on the youth program, Denny, what ages are they for that program?
We got 7 to 10-year-olds on Monday, and we have 11 to 14-year-olds on Tuesday, and we've got kids year after year, the same kids coming back until they get too old.
You bet.
And they love it.
And if people do want to sign up for one of these nights or one of these events, what's the best way to do that?
Well, couples events, you just come in and sign up, or call me or email me, and I'll get you signed up. And usually you don't know the format until you get there, but that's half the fun of it. The youth program, you need to sign up through Prairie du Chien Parks and Rec. They take sign-ups for that, and that's in the spring. So when that's done, so they usually get something out on their Facebook, and you actually sign up, online.
Perfect.
So, well, let's take a minute and let's watch Jeff teaching Sheri Bowar from People's State Bank and Jeff Bowar from Leisure Time.
Yeah, you should have shoes on. Except the heels on there. The spike heels are not good for
That's
the car.
the latest. They look like feet.
Plugging them.
They're feet golf club shoes. They just look like feet.
Let's take one more shot with the plumb bob. And this moment was brought to you by
People's State Bank.
So we're going to stroke it right to that area and stay on the club.
Okay, I will try.
Stay on that ball as long as you can. Oh, that's not too bad. See, your speed's much better. Good one. One for the ditch.
Okay, got it.
We'll do that Crawford County thing.
Thanks for joining us today for another segment of People with Peoples. We'll see you next time.